Welcome to Graeme Games. My name is Graeme. This is a game. Today I am playing Inscryption, something I have intentionally avoided on every level. I'm going in as blind as possible. I know it's a roguelike deck builder. I know that it doesn't stay that way, but how it changes and evolves, I have no clue. I've purposely avoided everything about it. I'm aware of Daniel Mullins through Pony Island, even though I never played it, and I know he made the Hex. I like that he's superseded that now. Time to figure out what's on this thing. What is on it? My interest is piqued. I've been waiting all these months. This game released the same day as Dead Estate. And so 2 roguelike games going head to head. I believe Into the Pit also released that day. So 3 roguelike games. There was in my mind, I was like, well, I probably shouldn't give free promotion to our competition. You know, we want all games to succeed. I don't view it as competition, but it's like, well, I won't throw my hat into that ring. I'll try to promote Dead Estate during that release period. And so I kind of let this one pass me by. Pretty nuts that we released the same day as what was one of the biggest games of the year. Yeah, I love that for Daniel Mullins. That Pony Island for all these years has been something that people have heralded as being a really great, really creative, unique experience. And now, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, 10 years later, this is for sure the game he will be known for until he potentially outdoes it one day. I used to think Supergiant Games could never outdo Bastion. Then boom, Hades is one of the best roguelikes ever made. I have to do a new game. Well, I would think that I would have to. But instead I have to continue? That doesn't make sense. Intriguing, though. I'm picking up someone else's story where they've left off. My plan, by the way, is to record all of this at once, the full playthrough, and then I'll be uploading them pretty quick succession, pretty much back to back. And so I don't want people to spoil things in the comments, but just know you can't really spoil it for me because I will have already played it, but don't spoil it for other people. Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you have forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. Okay there, Chad Kruger. Play the squirrel card. And I'll play it just on my little beast tile. Now play your stoat. Well, am I allowed to just infinitely summon animals? I don't have to sacrifice them? Yeah, okay, it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Stoats cost 1 blood. Sacrifices must be made. An honorable death. Play the stoat. He's intense. He's an intense critter. Wolves require 2 sacrifices. You don't have enough. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. The way that we're moving along around this board and you're physically interacting with things on the table is neat. Your stoat stands unopposed. The number on the bottom is the attack. You've done a direct attack on his life force. Your stoat dealt me 1 damage. I added it to the scale. You win if you tip my side all the way down. Like this. That's such a cool excuse to slowly reveal parts of who you're opposing. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. Well, thank you for orienting it for my benefit there. 2 damage. That means your stoat's health is 2 less. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies. It's your turn again. Cards, please. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. Look at the little statue there to go with it as well. Well, I'll draw from there. How reckless of you. Oh, right, because now he requires 2. Yep, they all require 2. Can I go back? You may only draw a card at the beginning of your turn. 1 card, don't be greedy. Come on, hook me up. No, man, no matter how much I spam click it, hey? What if I click you? Or those tiles? I don't know what, I don't have those on my side. Dang. Well, I think I am screwed because the only thing I can do is make the stoat attack. I'm boned. Okay, because you're learning, I will pass. He's helping me out. You've drawn all the creatures from your deck. A squirrel is your only choice. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Cute little squirrely boy. And then, do I want the snapper? I want the snapper, I think. 2 sacrifices. Huh? Hey, stop! Oh no! Fear not. The beast is sacrificed, but not removed from your deck. Its suffering was real, but you will see it again. Oh my god, we're forcibly killing monster cards and like cycling them through the afterlife or something? Like, I put 1 weight in the scale. Pass. You're really just like tanking yourself here, dude. Really? Is that what you want to happen? The squirrel can't do anything. Obviously the wolf is more damage oriented, but oh look, they like quiver. I think it's you would think that means like it's showing you which things you can click, but no, I think it's like reminding you like they're shaking, they're afraid to die. So the squirrel can't do anything. You can play more than 1 card per turn. I think that's what he said. It skipped quite quickly. Now we can get our wolfy boys going. Now, a turtle and a wolf combo. Classic force of nature. Try to stop that, will ya? That might have been fully tipped. You've won this match. Well, you were going pretty easy on me there. Crazy eyes. I think it was hard to lose. They won't all be so easy. Bring on Kaiba. I'm ready. Let me recall your story. Oh, yes. You were lost deep in the forest. Well, for now, I only have the 1 selection, but it's like Slay the Spire, choosing your way through your map. A single path revealed itself. We get a little, like, game board piece like the squirrel had, too. 2 denizens of the forest approach you tentatively. Like, 2 little critters of the forest. The caustic adder. Damage from its poison bite is always lethal. Or the cat. The undying cat. Sacrificing this poor beast does not kill it. No, that's so weird. And because I'm going into this knowing that there's a weird aspect to this game, I'm guessing that there's like real life animals in the forest that are dropping dead every time we sacrifice or use these cards or whatever. Only 1 may grace your paltry deck. I will take the cat. Behold, the rule book. Many lives. When a card bearing this sigil is sacrificed, it does not perish. Another creature joins your caravan. Yeah, we're having a party. Heading to the beach. Some of the creatures of the forest seemed willing to follow you. They're all willing. I'm basically Snow White. You came across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle. Break in case of emergency. You have a second. Oh, have a second of those. Another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with it. I could just like lower it 1 if I feel like I'm getting away from me. 3 is as much as you can carry. There's something really cool about acquiring items and things and having it all play out on a tabletop like this. This will be our next battle, which will it still be against this dude? No, he's just kind of like the dungeon master. He's just overseeing this, I think. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. Stump, stump, boulder. They can't attack? Can't be attacked? Could go either way. You sacrificed me while I was sleeping. It was the right play. I get it. Maybe you'll help me? So I was making fun of him. Play along for now. I was laughing because it looked like he was squinting and like getting all riled up or something aggressive. He was sleeping. Oh my god, he's like breathing on his card there. You may now see my moves ahead of time. Why can I see that? That's what you have lined up in the card there? He's going to play a wolf cub? So that's another thing that they're Slay the Spiring in a unique, different way, I guess. I want to know his deal. Fledgling. A card bearing this sigil will grow into a more powerful form after one turn on the board. Well, to start out with, I need to play a squirrel. I can't draw anything, right? You can't draw on your first turn. Squirrel first, cat second. I feel like I don't want to put the stoat out. He understood it. He was like on my side, but at the same time, yeah, I'm worried for that little guy. So I'll leave him out of combat for now, I think. Bat coming up next. Mind the ambitious wolf cub. It ages swiftly. Oh shit. I just figured out that you only attack directly in front of you, so he has to attack the boulder. I'm just attacking a stupid stump. So there's that's like not the smartest best placement there, is it? But now I could throw down. No, I better get the stoat in on the action. Here we go. Yeah, he wants to. We're working together here. He wants to be a part of the fight for now. Yeah, get a direct attack. The airborne bat flies over creatures to attack directly. Well, that seems unfair to me. Ha! My bat flew right over your stoat. Well, I gotta put a stop to all that. I do want a squirrel again. No, I will just draw. Ooh, the wolf. But I will break a squirrel because I want to like play around with some of that, and I will summon a wolf by infinite sacrificing the cat. And yeah, I like how he's flapping slightly. That's a really fun, clever way to like give the card an idle animation. Like he's clearly got an animation going on as well. There's like clever little details like that going on. Oh, the rule book off to the side. So yeah, it's tipped slightly in their favor so far. Ooh, now we have a blank spot. Oh, but this is perfect actually, because I'll play the squirrel, I'll sacrifice the cat and the squirrel, and he'll just tank damage for me. I think that'll be really good placement there. What do you think of that? Well, let's draw something else, see what else we got here. I would say don't need it. Everyone just work together, keep on attacking. Oh, he gathered up the excess? You prevailed and trekked onwards past the now bloodied terrain. So those deaths or whatever are like souls, I don't know, falling out of the creatures, and he gathered up the extras, or like I don't even know, but I'm curious. It seems like this guy that I'm fighting against, who's coordinating this, is like hoarding that stuff. The young wolf cub grows into a wolf after a single turn. Oh, so it's one sacrifice. You just kind of have to keep it alive. And the sparrow, the meek sparrow, an inexpensive, if feeble, flying creature. I think I prefer the wolf. Having the flying, I'm sure, is important or will become important. Oh my god, what is happening? I'm approaching the Wicker Man. You stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. You were compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. I really like all my pals. Oh, I have to pick only just out of these two? Well, I guess the wolf cub, because I like that cute little kitty cat. And sorry, you're pretty new. I haven't really, gained any attachment. You looked upon your menagerie and selected a healthy host. Super cat, right? You'll gain the power of a wolf and a cat, right? Yeah, cat plus. A ghastly spectacle. But the soul of the wolf cub now lives in the cat. It very specifically gave the cat the power of the wolf. Oh, and it gave cool glowy eyes too. But holy shit. There are so many different ways you could mix together your creatures that way by giving, random, like something like the turtle, infinite sacrifice potential, or like, oh my god, you could play around with that in so many different ways. That's a really cool mechanic. Oh my god, what? Behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. You're gonna have flying dogs now? That seems really unfair. He's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really. Enough! Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. He does or I do. I'm not meaning to do that. Yeah, I like the idea that you could fledgling any card. Oh, you can see your own hand. Fledgling any card to then like have it grow and see what comes of it, right? So his stupid flying coyote now, I'm not excited about that. And the bat, so I kind of feel like I have to try to put forward two things, but I basically cannot. Only one health, hey? The stoat should be able to handle that. So, back on the board. Yeah, I need you. I really do need your help here. So I would like you to be in a place of being able to defend me. My totem has granted my coyote the power of flight. Coyote. As my old professor would say. Oh, shit. I meant to take a squirrel. Well, I could still squirrel myself up and hope I find another bag soon. I'll just, you know, not make that mistake again anytime soon. The cat doesn't attack. And so really, it would be a bad decision to put it in front there. But that'll help me long term. I needed to set that up now, basically. So I'm going to take some damage. It's not going to go great. One more damage and I would die. That was it. Oh, you've lost. Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get up from the table. Oh. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm like trying to click around. By the door, you say? But can I just look at other things while I'm at it? Obviously, I don't have the keys for that. The different, like, woodsmen. I don't know if any of those are me. They might be. Oh, there's like a squirrel dude holding a dagger? I would like that dagger, please. You're gonna hurt yourself with it. I don't think you need it as much as I do. This is nuts. Oh, guy, he's looking right at me. Don't mind me. I'm doing my own thing. Is that another totem? We're just chilling. We're just hanging out. Whoops. Sorry. Snuffed your candle. Get the world spinning. Hopefully that each time I did that didn't like pass 1,000 years or some ungodly thing that I've now done and inflicted upon the world. I have no concept of what time. What time do cuckoos usually hop out of the clock? Is it like 12? Hey, does it fit? Well, I'm gonna try, I guess. When else? Like 6 o'clock? I honestly don't know if I'm meant to be like guessing at this or if there was supposed to be clues or anything. All right, that's enough clock action. Hammer and staff, can't access those. Everything is crazy dark over there. The candlestick from atop the barrel. So I'm not allowed to like approach any closer to that guy. It's so weird to like tank control zigzag your way around like that. Bring it here. Oh my god, you're freaking me the hell out, man. Is that not oh god. Right here. Oh, you're freaking me out. I don't like that. Now sit back down. This is a picture of that table, right? I don't know if my ring will, like, have applied. Let me explain something to you. That was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? So at some point I had to lose. I kind of feel like maybe I lost sooner than I should have. Maybe there was no winning that one because of the way he was using his flying shit. The watchful Bullfrog. It leaps in the way of attacking flyers. You have to exist just to counteract that cheap shit. The flighty elk, it moves after attacking. The ornery porcupine. Sharp quills await those who dare attack it. Tell me more. Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, the striker is dealt damage. At the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing this sigil will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. A card bearing this sigil will block an opposing creature. I'm curious if that piece of decoration on there means anything. It looks like something is taped over or covered up, but it also looks like blood splatter and just like a letter C. Well, I guess I'll take the Bullfrog because he's specifically doing the airborne stuff, so it feels like that would be important. I don't want to do another No, I do want to do a sacrifice. Yeah, I do want that currently. I have a plan. Oh, crap. Yes, no, this is what I want. Yes. So you can only use the new cards you pick up, not your, like, main deck cards. But I want to add the leaping defending ability to something like the red snapper. Because the frog by itself kind of stinks. So if I have a tank that can jump in the way of things, a jumpy little turtle, then I have to think that'll be more useful to me. I started with something. Oh no, it's just a tree. There's a way for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Be silent or I will tear you to shreds. Oh, he's so worried. We'll get through this together, bud. This one also gets in the way of attacking flying things. Hey, he's not planning to attack, but he's gonna... with flying guys, I mean, but this bear is freaking me out. It's a scary bear face. I do not like it. There's very little I can do. I don't really want to put the stoat in harm's way. I really need the cat. Just like incredibly badly. Yeah, it's not worth sacrificing the squirrel now. I need to stack up that squirrel. Oh dear God, I forgot that he would attack the same turn he was summoned. Oh. What the hell? I don't like this. I'm positioned so poorly. I forgot that you don't automatically get a squirrel. I was banking on that weirdly. And in my mind had told myself like, yeah, you'll get a squirrel and the cat the same turn and then you'll be set for life. Nope. Instead I got like nothing going for me. I'll stay alive, but just that once. I basically had to hope that I would draw the cat. If he attacks and does more than he has life, I don't know what that's going to do to me. And I can't summon I can't summon the wolf to fight back. Stoat, oh, you only do 1 damage. You'd get obliterated. So I think I just have to let the snapper die. Now I desperately need a squirrel. This is bad. This is going bad. Alright. Squirrel down first. Sacrifice it so I can get a cat on the board. I'll stick you off to the side there. Sacrifice. How much does this take down? You will place a weight on the scales. The pain is temporary. Oh my God, would I like rip out my tooth or something? What the shit? No, I don't want to do that anymore. I've changed my mind. He only has 3 health. He'll die and he won't be strong enough to kill. I've screwed this up, I think. What? I think 1 or 2 more, maybe just 1 more, and I've lost. If I attack him openly with 3 damage and then he attacks back with 4, I think I've lost. I need to try, though. And I don't want my Stoat buddy to get killed because I'm a big fan. This spot, you sure? Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, no, he has 3 health, only 1 damage. Oh, no. No, I'm not sure. That was a mistake. I did not mean to do that. And I sacrificed him once. I did sacrifice him once, and he was okay with it. Wow, seriously? Alright, at least I can still defend myself here. That was a lot of bad decisions back to back, but at least I lived. I can't just infinitely keep putting squirrels in front of the grizzly, but I don't remember what this will be. I worry it would be something that would take 2 sacrifices. Do squirrels do any damage? You guys don't, right? Far out. That's terrible. What's your deal, Elder Cat? Elder Cat does damage. He can actually fight now. That's the main thing he's got going for him. Good job, Elder Cat. You'll hold this team together. This fight is literally just fighting this friggin' bear. Do you know what's so funny? Is I could just do that. This is absolutely not what I'm supposed to do. But I don't know. I can't gamble. I can't gamble on the fact that I don't know what that card is. And so I'm doing this. Oh, the ring. If I held back like this, it shows his hand and he has the ring. I don't know what good the ring does, but it was cool to see that I have adorned it upon myself. Like, I could win this way, which is insane. That's not what I'm trying to do. I just needed to tip the scale enough to have the confidence to be able to risk drawing that. It is a twofer, like I thought it would be. Now I have to take this attack back. He will tip me very far in the other direction. We're piling up so many things here. And now I can do what I've been trying to build up towards. Because I could have just won that other way with the cat doing 1 damage at a time. But I kind of wanted this to be, you know, a little bit over with here. So let's just get all of our critters on the board and see it through without... I ran out. I can run out of squirrels. The battle had taken a toll on you. Your supply of new creatures was exhausted. Starvation began to set in. But I win still, right? Starvation. Repulsive. If a creature would attack a card bearing this sigil, it does not. Oh, so I would have eventually not been able to have done it. Well, I'm glad I made the choice I did when I did. Holy damn, that went poorly. The campfire. No, I want new items. I want to go to the side there. Although I haven't been to a fire yet. The elk. The cat. Why did I have a little token there? I probably want another thing that has a 1 sacrifice summoning potential. So I will go with that. The placement of things is really particular and really smart that you can still see his eyes between the text and the item. A rock may get you out of a hard place. Its bleeding yields 3 blood if you can ignore the bleeding. Oh, that's really cool. A sacrificial goat, like that's a really interesting concept to tie in. So sacrificing him counts as a 3 blood sacrifice. I will take just 1 item. A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air if only for a turn. Or a knife. To the user, you may skin one of your adversary's cards. It is destroyed and you draw a pelt card. That's nuts. Sure, I'll try that out. Feeling overburdened enough with a full 3 items, you carried on to a pretty major matchup here now. What new ways have you twisted the map for us here? The trees seemed to close in around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance, you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. Oh my god, he just... Okay, does this thing even have a face? Yeehaw! 'Twas the Prospector. Oh, look at his freaky teeth. He looks like he's carved out of wood. Prospector again, easy boss. The mule's key. The mule. The pack mule. He slides over, right? The sprinter. At the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing the sigil will move in the direction inscribed. Okay, yeah, that's the same as what the elk had. But I'm supposed to stack up my fighters in a way that I'll continually attack him, I guess, is my understanding. I guess I have to play... What do I want to do here? Squirrel on the corner, cat to the side, and that'll be it for now. I don't know if this is just a totem the same way as before, or if it's just it has changed things up. The pack mule has something with it, so I have to kill the pack mule. And he's got another coyote, but he'll just chew on that rock there, so I don't think I have to worry too hard about that. I will summon the stoat here. That's totally fine. I think I could have done it in a way where I could have summoned both cards, actually, because I could have just kept doing the cat over and over. Like, maybe you can only do it once in a turn? No, I think I could have summoned the stoat with the cat and the red snapper with the cat and the squirrels. That's something to keep in mind. But I have to kill the mule, because the mule's carrying something. Oh, maybe he'll change the direction he moves between turns. The porcupine, but he still attacks. He still can attack. Alright, so I'll throw the porcupine down as well so we can get some damage dealt. The mule's not going to ever attack him, so I don't think I have to really worry about that. Dealing a little extra damage to him, chipping away. He's getting ready for another coyote, but he won't be able to play it with the mule there, actually. So that's kind of interesting that he seems to have a little bit jammed himself up. Yeah, this will be able to kill the pack mule. So I think that'll be important. Well, I think it. The game told me it. A big pack of cards. Dagnabbit, my mule! Can he run out of creatures? I feel like that's an important question. We're stacked up with coyotes here. Bullfrogs. I should probably chuck down a snapper. I love their glowing eye effect. So I think I'll grab a squirrel so that I can snap her down. Considering that the coyote's going to be like a recurring pest. Oh, and it's only 1 health. It's a stupid little animal. Take it out, no problem. And so I should actually... Whoops, I want a river snapper again. There you go, using the cat twice. Great, I didn't realize I had a squirrel from that. Crushing it. The mole. I just want to read up on the new creatures when they show up. When an empty space would be struck, a card bearing this sigil will move to that space to receive the strike instead. That is really interesting. That's a cool one. I dig that. Let me just draw my regular unit. I could turn one snapper into a wolf to go back on the offensive a little bit. I think that's totally fine. And the burrower wasn't even summoned yet. Oh, I hope you didn't think it would be that easy. Now what? There's gold in them cards. I'm planning to leave there. Oh, no, what are you doing? He killed everything? Gold! I've struck gold! You son of a bitch! What do I do? What's their deal? Do I get that gold? I doubt it. The Bloodhound Guardian. When an opposing creature is placed opposite to an empty space, a card bearing this will move to that empty space. Oh my god, I wish I hadn't summoned everything that I had. Now all I have is bullshit frogs? You're out of space, there's no room for that card. Well, are you planning to pick these for me, bud? Can I place some shit on your side of the table? Can I use your axe? Can I consult the rule book here? Like, come on, man. So he'll have to attack that. He has to. But that does me so little good. The frog is stupid as shit. It's a garbage animal that I'm not excited about at all. And it just will get killed. Now I got this adder to worry about. I'm gonna run out of animals. You've screwed me. What the hell do I do? There's no way to redo this battle, right? Because, it's not looking so hot. There's nothing. I can't do anything. I think he tried to move, but there was already the snake there, so it didn't matter. Yeah, just kill all my shit. Can I just keep myself alive long enough for you to mine all the gold? Is that a thing? If you poison me... Wait, you just instant kill cards? Oh my god. Okay, what does that do to me as a person when you attack me? Still just 1 damage? Oh. Come on, Wolf Cub, you gotta do better than that. Killing that nuggie. That was nothing to kill the other one. I've completely lost, right? I don't think skinning a creature or anything would have done me any good. More gold for me! Oh no. Is that like a permanent loss? That was so unexpectedly unfair. This game, oh my god, you aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory, though you may think of it that way. Before you expire, I must ask you a favor. I would like a memento. Your very own death card. It's quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We will work together to amend that. I want this to be the perfect memento of you. Here are some cards from your mediocre deck. You can put them to good use. Please choose a card to draw the cost from. One sacrifice, please. A cost of 1 blood from the cat. And another. This time I will use its power and health, the numbers. So then I want the wolf. 2 power and 2 health. Now choose a card from which to extract the sigil. To be able to jump up and block things. That's not that exciting. But that's kind of what I've stuck myself with. I never did ask your name. Well, I'm Graeme, but because of the grim nature of this game, I'm going with Grim. And there is now but one final matter. The portrait. Do I get to draw it? Please? Are you ready? You do not need to smile. Okay, good. My jaw is tired. Is that the face I'm gonna have on the card there? Am I gonna start over? Here we go again. Another challenger. Perhaps it is time. Perhaps you can understand bones. The resourceful opossum costs 2 bones. You gain a bone when one of your creatures perishes for any reason. Oh man, it just keeps layering in new mechanics. Kinda dope. The Rattler doesn't have any skills or anything, actually. I think it's time for good old Stoat to get in there. From the death of your creature, you've gained a bone. You will not lose this until it's spent or the battle ends. And I think that's all I can do. Oh. Yep, 3 damage. That's how that works. I The opossum kind of sucks. But what I can do here, summon that. Bing, bang, boom. Pretty good. I guess I just have to go squirrel for now. Oh, hell yeah. Big swing on that one. Hope it's something with a 1. All right. Bullfrog, you're in the mix, buddy. You're not gonna live, though. Oh, and I get to attack first. All right. Good. Keep that alive. Keep that going. It literally doesn't matter. Woohoo! Cheers! Things are back rolling. I'm not back at the total start. Things have changed slightly. Try and decide if I like take a break here or like I have no concept of what is going to be good moments to separate out this game. Like, where do I choose to start and begin episodes? I have no idea. So I think maybe the fact that I'm clearly about to cycle through another round of this game, things have changed slightly. Now is probably a good time to put an end and come back. Like I said, I'm recording this over like the series of like a week, but I'm going to record it all at once before I upload any of it. And so, yeah, you should expect episodes to come out like every other day sort of thing. And I'm going to really try to like stick to that schedule and make sure I get this to people quickly for anyone who's interested. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.